I'm always desperate to try and...
Ava Mendes makes a sponge, like a skura sponge. Just
I've
think it's a
seen
good
that on her
opportunity to say that it's an
Instagram.
amazing, it's an
Yeah.
amazing sponge. It tells you when it's ready to be changed.
What?
Can I
Yes.
How? Does it change colours?
The logo fades when it's time to change it.
I literally saw this on her Instagram. I was like, that's genius.
I'll get you some sponges.
Thank
A Ken sleepover? Can we do like a and then we can have our own secrets so we don't tell them?
We don't have a place to go as Kens.
No, with that attitude.
Yeah. But there's no house for us
That's
to.
true. There's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Greta,
There's nowhere for us to congregate.
we like to joke that the Kens just go inert at like sleep
Yeah.
time. They're just like on the beach staring off into the distance while we get into bed in our dream
I'm
houses.
glad that's funny to you.
Come do Barbie with us. We know you may have questions, but you have to do this. And I said I will give you a present every single day if you come do this movie. And I think that was the deal.
Yeah.
Clincher. I think
Yeah.
that's how.
I was like, puka shells?
Yeah.
What kind of gifts did you get?
Puka shells, beach-related things, horse mats, horse books.
Got a horse
I mean,
stuff.
this film was the great present, the first present of a series of presents.
And then I gave you a lot of silly
And then my
things.
yeah.
What was the silliest?
There's so many
No,
dumb
I just
things.
know
I
that my
could-
trailer just felt like it was like a Tommy Bahama store after a while. It was just like weeding through.
Sometimes I'd be wrapping this present and I'm like, I want this. When we do like this move to the front, that felt very boy band to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how does the move go again?
up.
What move? Oh no.
The body roll with the.
No. I'm sure you're all aware of the Coco Chanel rule. Before you leave the house, you take one thing off. The Ken rule is you put 3 things on.
Delivery of girlfriend boyfriend.
I love that.
Sublime.
So go from
Oh, sublime.
It's really
sublime.
You have to go and weigh and yell.
Yeah, you have to go behind that poster and scream it and then come back. Can we please?
The dancing
It's incredible.
is incredible. You're a dancer. You're a dancer too. From Babylon.
That's the nicest
Once
thing
Upon
you've
a
ever
Time
said
in
to me.
Dude, can I tell you something? Can I tell you what it took me back to? It took me back to your MMC days.
What's MMC?
The Mickey Mouse Club. I wanted to be on that
Oh.
show so bad.
Imagine how I felt.
Really?
And in this, you were like 1 count away. I was like, is he going for the body roll? I wanted the body roll. You didn't give us the body roll.
Just it was just it couldn't handle full body roll. I couldn't handle it anymore.
It's a PG rating. Let's
Yeah,
not be,
exactly. Thank
you.
You're dressed for it right now. This was
definitely.
it was hard for me because I don't know how to rollerblade, and somehow I thought I would know when we shot it, and
Ryan
it just
can
didn't
do
work out that
literally
way.
anything, including rollerblading.
Margot was so disappointed.
It was just the one and only thing that I was
She's
slightly
such a great
better at.
skater. And look interested. Interesting.
How do you define Kenergy?
You know, very little is known about Kenergy. We don't have the funding for the research. We know that it's real. You know.
Yeah.
It in my case it came on as a rash, and then it turned into a tan. And then suddenly you're shaving your legs and you're bleaching your hair, and it's you're wearing bespoke neon rollerblades. So I don't know, but hopefully if this film, the conversation starts, we can start sort of funding it and really finding out what is Kenergy?
Oh, you'd gone by that
Yeah,
point. You
well, I was
missed
like,
it.
rent party.
It was so fun.
Sounds fun.
And we had it at one of the Soho houses. It has like a rooftop pool, and everyone ended up jumping in the pool at the end, and it was so fun. I wish you were there. It was
Sounds
great.
awesome.
We'll have another one. First, I want to point out the incredible Kenergy I'm feeling right now.
Wow.
I feel like you
duel?
have Kenergy, and it's impressing me.
My friend.
My bro homie.
My bro home. This is actually fantastic.
And also,
Can I
it's
have
customary in Barbie Land to wear.
But I don't want to look too good.
What's that?
It's all about the
It's too late,
accessories,
pal.
though. Yeah.
There we go.
Does it work? I've got nothing.
yeah.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Do we
Those
know
have
what
a
it is?
High alcohol content, so just be careful.
I am going to take these off because I want you to be able to stare into my eyes.
Yes.
No, I've looked pretty ridiculous.
I've looked very
my entire life.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Gotta give me that pie!
I was in Neighbours 3.
I was on Young
Incredible.
Hercules.
Yeah, you were young Hercules.
Get a haircut.
I think we've both had our share of looking silly.
Okay. I was a hamster at one point.
What?
Yeah, I did it. Oh, now they're gonna. Now
The first thing I'm going to do. He's such a
She's too-
Ken. He doesn't have any flaws.
No.
The pursuit
Margot's
of
flaw is that
perfection.
she has no flaws.
Yeah.
And that's
This is right.
that's
It's
not
annoying.
fun. Yeah.
You brought up the Kenergy in this room, which I do want to address because there are so many different types of Barbies and Kens over the decades. What type of Ken would you say that Ryan and I are, and what type of Barbie would you say Margot is, based on who you know her to be as a person?
Oof. I would never tell Barbie what Barbie is. That is the first.
That was a trick
Rules
question.
being a
That was a
Ken.
trick question you asked, sir.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I feel like Ken's job is just beach, but Ryan himself has done, I feel, so many different things in your life. So,
But never beach.
but never beach.
But never beach.
That's why you took on this role.
So
You
elusive, that beach. What was the question?
Nunchucks, but you didn't give me any of these sponges.
Well, cat's out of the bag now.
I
Thought
went
we
back
were-
to my flat yesterday and I opened a cupboard and there was a pair of pink nunchucks and I was like, I forgot Ryan gave me that at the start of the job.
I think it's like better safe to have them than not to.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to need them and not have them. Better
Yeah.
to have them and.
Imagine Margot Robbie just had nunchucks, and I was
Nunchucks.
shocked to find out that she didn't.
Yeah, it feels right. Thank God.
It does.
Thank God you gave me some.
So, true or false, you are not a big Barbie super fan and you didn't even own one as a kid?
Not that I remember. I have to double check that, but my sister definitely did, and I wasn't allowed to touch them. And my cousin had, a box of Barbies, and
rough.
we played with that. Yeah, she was not
Are you guys
messing
cool
around.
now, or
We got past
Still,
that. It's a sore
is this
subject.
like just a giant revenge?
This is
strategy
that's all
of
this
yours?
movie is getting back at my
You
sister.
get back at the family?
I actually didn't that much
thinking
until
about it right
doing
now,
this
actually.
movie.
Sweet.
And then suddenly we're having all these conversations about death and life. Makes your head spin. I believe that I wasn't prepared for it, and I wasn't prepared for it. It was kind of like when everyone sings happy birthday to you on your birthday, and you're kind of like, I can't sing it because it's my birthday, but if I don't want to look ungrateful, but I'm also deeply uncomfortable right now. And you're trying to be a good sport, but does that make you look weird and vain? I don't know. There was no winning.
What did you do?
I was so mortified. I think I kind of blacked out and came to once the song was over, and I was like, oh, well, that's over. I guess
It's
I
like a
should-
4.5
I'm gonna
minute
brace
long song.
myself for the next time that happens, so I handle it better. That other meme I hadn't seen yet.
Are there any that jump out at you?
I love all the ones where it's like the cast of like Goodfellas or whatever being like, tickets to Barbie, please. All those ones really tickle me as well.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What's a meme?
Ryan.
What he did there is he created a meme as
He
said
created
it.
a GIF. Yeah, that's
He's very pleased. That's very, very pleased.
you like that one.
Our radio show.
Are you gonna go
So
go, go?
I'm gonna put these on, and I just want your honest review, Margot and Ryan. You can be completely honest with me. How do I look?
Let's have a look.
You look amazing.
You're a liar. That's
I would double sunglasses.
Yeah, double it up, double it up.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
now,
Yeah?
see?
Even better.
even better.
Yeah.
Beat them at their own
Ryan,
game.
Ryan, how do I look?
Incredible.
Okay, so
The
we're
energy is
both
very
liars
strong.
here.
This would actually
Perfect.
fit in perfectly in the
Okay.
movie.
I didn't realize that. I forgot I had that on my list. But we'd met before, and I just always got good Kennedy vibes. I thought he's a good guy.
All
He's gonna
right.
be a good
This is
guy.
Barbie, guys. Okay, and as a Ken, I
Should we rip
cannot
down his
stand
list?
for more conversation about Ken. We must talk about Barbie now.
Can't be perfect all the time. In fact, sometimes your flaws and your imperfections are the best, most interesting things about you. What is your favorite flaw or imperfection of the person sitting next to you?
I'm not prepared for this.
Me neither.
Right out of the gate. Come
I
on,
was
you're our
like,
first
whoa,
one.
He's
She's
such a
too-
Ken. He doesn't have any flaws.
No.
The pursuit
Margot's
of
flaw is that
perfection.
she has no flaws.
Yeah.
I guess Venice Beach was an interesting experience
Yeah, yeah.
because it was the first time that we had Ken and Barbie in public.
Yeah.
We had been in a very safe
Bubble.
bubble with in Barbie Land, and then
We're out in the real world.
yeah, they just
It's a lot.
ripped the Band-Aid off
Yeah.
real fast.
Dove in head first.
Dark ones are great because they can hide your sadness. You never want to risk bumming Barbie out.
I think it's unexpectedly emotional, which might surprise people. I don't know. What do you think?
That I would agree with you.
And also,
Don't want to Ken-splain the Barbie movie.
Ryan's Ken goes to places that people are I just not going to be expecting at all.
The Ken in me is very uncomfortable that we're talking so much about Ken. in the Barbie junket.
On a scale of 1 to Ken, how uncomfortable?
Oh, so happy
Can you
for
tell
Ken
me?
that this. Oh my god. I'm overwhelmed.
I provide snacks. It's
Oh my
just,
God,
It's
it's
what I
just
bring to the
like a-
table.
You would kill craft service if you ever
Right?
decided. There's always like a Thai truck around or
I love Thai food.
some kind of crisp you've never heard of, or
Love my chippies.
a chippy,
Crumpets.
a crumpet.
I'm quite a feeder, actually.
Yeah.
For me, butter and honey on a crumpet is the way to do it.
I don't know enough about. I don't speak crumpets' tongues.
It's okay. We need to do another movie together so we can
Yeah.
get to the bottom of this.
The pot washing Barbie too, and I.
Were you?
Yeah, I didn't love it either.
Were you good at it?
No, I was the loveless wash. The slide.
Issa Rae is president.
Well, that's obvious. I mean, I thought.
So, yeah, that was the slide. That's what
Yeah.
I meant to say. The slide was so fun because it's actually a bit dangerous. You had to.
Yeah.
You had to have
A harness.
a harness, and Roy, our stunt coordinator, had to help out. You couldn't just go down the slide willy nilly. It was
Yeah.
a whole thing.